Welcome back to BLOCKTV. It's time now for cryptonomics. And as the Tel Aviv Blockchain Week draws to a close, it's time for a look at some of the bigger picture developments. When it comes to the dapps space, there is a wealth of innovation entering the market, and today I speak with a company determined to develop a comprehensive ecosystem to develop the space. I'm joined in studio by Max Pertsovski, Head of Growth at Waves. Max, thanks so much for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me. Yes, as you mentioned, I'm Max Pertsovski. I'm just responsible for growth at Waves. Waves is just open blockchain platform and actually infrastructure for developing like a decentralized application and solution on top of blockchain. And actually the main focus for us is just simplicity, and we would like to really provide the tooling which already can use today for developers. And they are, and as actually like the big part of the what we're doing is an educational story, and we actually would like to at least to provide the like educational materials and everything for someone who have no technical skills at all, and just get that kind of not financial nerds and not technical nerds into the ecosystem.
Right, so that's interesting. You used the word there, ecosystem there, and that's been a big theme of this Tel Aviv Blockchain Week at the Ethereal Summit yesterday. It was touched on a lot, and it's something I know you guys at Waves are looking to do. You have sort of a multi-tiered structure that helps to bring people into the system itself. Can you break that down a little bit for us?
Yeah, actually, as I mentioned, like the core thing which we think like the more important aspect now in all the ecosystem, like crypto ecosystem, is just really education part. So we just really take like focus on that. So we have provide some education courses, online courses, workshops, and like hackathons around the globe, just to get like non-technical guys into the system, because like protocol is kind of difficult like organization. You need to speak with community, you need to speak with developers, you need like support different levels, and I think and actually now we have lack of how to knowledge about like crypto overall, so that's why just really you need to focus on education everywhere. So yeah.
And it's something I've seen as well that you guys have emphasized in your literature is talking about the individual level as well. You're looking to empower individuals and engage with the individual, as opposed to the collective, the organization, which some other sort of DApp and other blockchains focus on.
Yeah, actually we have like investment arm named Waves Labs, and actually we just really would like to empower like developers across the globe who just really would like to build up something on top of our protocols and abroad and like broader. And we actually have the course named like online course named like Mastering Web3 by Waves, and where we can describe not just like Waves technology, but like Web3 technology, how they connect it and how we can use it already today. So we have like, as I mentioned, we have like our investment arm, and we just invest in different like teams who would like to build up something on top of Waves, like globally.
Now, I have to talk about, I suppose we could call it the elephant in the room, but the fact that you are working in an incredibly competitive space when it comes to particularly dApp development, but also a wealth of different blockchain options out there. You've got direct competition with Ethereum, EOS, etc., that already have a wealth of different dApps developed on them. What incentivizes a developer or a user to come and use the Waves platform as opposed to the others?
Very good question. I can say that we just have like several aspects of that. So actually we just launched the update on our language named Right, and actually as we have like in our DNA like simplicity, and actually this is like I can say one of the easiest language to start playing with. And it's like non-Turing complete. I'm just not going to like very deep in the technical details, sure. But it's kind of, we have some kind of, if you would like to play, start playing with blockchain, I think was like Waves is just one of the easiest way. This one thing. The second story, I don't think which we would like to compete. Because I think it's very small market, and like now we just would like to more integrate than isolate from like others. And we personally believe that actually maybe like 1% now all the developers who just know what is blockchain, and actually I think like 99% of developers, this is our goal, and this is why we're just more concentrated, not like Ethereum and the EOS developers community, but others, like some. This is why we just work in workshops and like doing like other stuff just to get that kind of not blockchain guys into the market. So this is our strategy.
And then what about, say, newer players entering the market? Obviously, a big name that's come up repeatedly is Libra, scheduled to come now, according to the CEO yesterday, second half of 2020. What do you guys think? Is that something that you are concerned about at Waves, or you think this can be a growth to the space as a whole?
I think, of course, I feel like Libra is trend horse for all the industry and this blockchain special. I think it's just really like all the crypto like industry will benefit of that 100%. I don't think personally it will be launched in 2020 because there's like a lot of like regulation uncertainty, but I can say one thing, like by like actually like providing to the citizens of developing nations kind of that access to like new store of value mechanism, which are really I can say like more reliable than like government-backed currencies. I think in this case like Libra and Facebook will really like push all the industry forward, and especially like national currency. So yeah, I think I think that that's this kind of projects really can shall the light on all the like like kind of out-to-date financial incentives in any industry. So that's why they can like really push all that kind of conversation forwards about all regulation. So I think I'm very bullish about Libra. I think it's just really help like all industry.
It'll be interesting to see how that growth happens. But in the meantime, let's speak about things that are happening now. Anything in the pipeline for you guys? Anything coming down the track soon with Waves?
So actually, as I mentioned, we just launched the like update in our language, and actually this year we'll be concentrating on developers and getting guys on top of Waves like globally. And we'll launch the US market soon in October, so we'll be like hackathon soon and like in San Francisco Blockchain League. So I think that could be like a very good point to start, and just we will be happy to get like developers on top of that in this case, yeah.
And the market overall in crypto markets, particularly around to the alts and whatnot, have stagnated a little bit recently. Are you guys concerned, or do you think this is just a pause?
Well, no, I mean, like we don't. I mean, like we think it's just everything okay, and I'm very positive what's happening here because it's just time for building, and yeah, I think we'll see what's happened. Yeah,
fantastic. Max Pertsovski, thank you so much for coming to speak with us today from Waves. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
And in the meantime, stay with us at blocktv.com for all the latest in news and information. I'm Asher Westrop Evans. Thanks for watching.
For more news and updates, follow us on Twitter.